The new Peggy, the musical. The play begins. Darkness. Lights up. 6 a.m. on a Monday morning. Nothing at first. Then we hear elevator dinging.
But wait a sec. She's not new yet.
No, she's not, but that's the point of the show, and we're going to eventually get there, Eugene. So if you just let me go on here with telling them that it's 6 a.m. on a Monday morning. We can
Well, I just think that it's important that they should know, you know, since we only get 35 minutes and we have to go last and everybody is already sort of drunk.
Fine. The new Peggy, except she's not new yet. In this first part, she's the old Peggy, but if you wait patiently, you'll see. Is that good? Okay, so, 6 a.m.
And don't you think that they should know who we are, too? I mean, we might as well tell them now, you know, so they're not drunk and confused.
Fine! I'm Rita. I'm a manila envelope. Like, literally.
And I'm Eugene. I'm a stapler. Like literally.
We're Peggy's best friends.
You know, like how you probably have inanimate objects that are also your best friends.
We live in her desk drawer.
And we sing with her throughout the entire show.
Is this getting too weird for you? Maybe now you're realizing why they made us go last. Ready now? So, 6 a.m. on a Monday morning. The office. The elevator dings. We meet Peggy. Tired, downtrodden, slightly bloated.
Monday.
The phone rings. Her excitement grows. It rings several more times until she reaches over to answer.
Harry Markowitz's office. Harry, he's not in yet. Do you think that a boss will be here by dawn? Do you think Harry Markowitz is up? Come on, no way. He's probably still snoring. Mine's still in a blur. Yes, sir. What an awfully early morning phone call. I bet you were hoping to bypass me and get right to the head honcho himself. Well, I know this might sound kind of crazy to you, but when you're speaking to me, it's a lot like speaking to Harry. I know, he's his own man with his own central nervous system. But I like to think of myself as an appendage, but kind of like a detachable one stuck together by sew and stick Velcro. You know, one that he can take off for some alone time in the bathroom. Well, I'm here. How can I help you? Oh, he's very happy with his current plan. I've been picking it out since the business began. Let me take your name and number down in pen. We call you back sometime after 3, Mr. Hankerton. 'Cause see, if it wasn't for me, this place would be a dust rag. If it wasn't for me, the air would smell so stale. If it wasn't for me, who does the morning donut run? Nothing would ever get done. If it wasn't for me, Peggy, the dependable Peggy. Gotta be his extra set of eyes. Gotta stick to him like mayo on fries. Gotta catch insurance salesman's lies, right, guys? I'll check those quotes, take some notes. I also know under Harry's current plan, a conversion privilege wouldn't take into effect for another 6 years, 7 months, and 4 days. And that despite his initial label as a preferred risk, due to his recent colonoscopy last May under the guidance of Dr. Clarkson, who found it imperative to remove 3 polyps, his premium will more than likely go up in the instance his next year physical reports a shortness of breath. So I already weighed some cons and pros. There are hardly any benefits to what you propose, even if he keeps on double visiting general